What's going on, everybody? We are live. It's live Ask Me Anything. It's the Pope Sunday. You know what it means. We're talking a bunch of movies, taking all your guys' questions. Anything you guys want, we're going to discuss in the live chat. And of course, if you guys are new here, though, and this is one of your first videos, I don't know how it is, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button anyway, so you guys never miss out on content like this on a daily basis. As with all these live Ask Me Anythings, I always like to have guests. And you guys have definitely seen these guests before. First off, let's introduce Mr. Ren Geekness. How are you doing, Ren?
Very good, my friend. Thank you for having me once again. And shout out to Deep in the Film Score, who guessed I was going to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, there you go. Next person we have joining us is Cody Curtis. Cody, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on once again, Zach. I am sunburnt, I am sore, and I'm ready to do this.
Perfect, perfect. You don't look sunburnt. You still look white as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could see it there. I guess I can see it there. Also, guys, so right now, just start throwing your questions into the live chat. We're going to take as many as possible. If you want it to be guaranteed to be read, throw in a super chat. They're not needed, but they are very welcomed. And in general, like, yes, so we're going to try every question. But the best thing I can ask for is please send the coolest, most unique questions possible. Like, really unique ones. Those are the ones that I will definitely answer. Like, no matter what. So they don't have to.
What if they ask penis size, Zach? Will you answer that?
You know what's funny? You know that like Instagram asked me a question. One time someone did ask me that, and I was at work and I found a Jack in the Box, like one of those things that you wind up.
Yeah,
and it had Winnie the Pooh in it. So I wound it up and then I said, "This is how big it is," and it popped out. I still have to remind me later, and I'll send you the video because I still have it saved somewhere on my phone.
All right.
But guys, let's get straight into these questions. I think we've been keeping you guys waiting long enough. And again, I see there are 17 of you guys in here. Why the fuck is there only 7 likes? Let's get those likes up. Also, I did hit 13,000 subs, and I should probably mention this off the top.
Woohoo!
So thank you so much, guys. It means a lot. These two guys joining me are a big part of that, but so are you guys. So I do have some digital codes to give away. I have all 3 Bad Boy movies to give away. I think I'm going to do them separately. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll give them all 3 to one person. I have The Gentleman, and I have Rise of Skywalker. Now, hopefully these codes work. If they don't, then I'm sorry. But I've not used these. I don't know really how some of these sometimes work. So we're going to see. At the end of this live stream, I will be giving them away. So if you want to get into them, do that. And make sure, I cannot emphasize this enough, we're going to have to share my screen for a second. Make sure to go follow every single one of these social medias that I'm about to throw up, because if some of these might pertain to this. Oops.
Oop.
That's cool. Right there. So if you want to be a part of this giveaway, I cannot emphasize enough. Make sure to follow every one of these. Every one of these. I might ask a question about my Twitter. I might ask a question about my letterbox. I might ask it about my Instagram, my Facebook. So be ready, because I'm a dick and I want to have fun. I'm like a game show. I'm like Steve Harvey, but not with the mustache.
Yes,
so
that's
yeah, guys,
the only difference.
Ren, what else would be my differences?
I plead the
What other
fifth.
differences?
I plead the
the
fifth.
fifth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not American, so.
I'm playing by your rules, though.
Oh, fine. All right. Deep in Film Score asks, how are you doing, Zach, and maybe Ren and Cody? How are we all doing? Ren, how you doing?
Very good, sir. Thank you for asking.
Cody?
Thank you. I am fantastic.
Perfect. And I'm horrible. Which one is better, 1917 or Joker? 1917.
A million times 1917.
Cody? You can say.
1917.
Oh, I was going to say, you can say
okay.
Joker. I'm not going to kick you out.
Here's the
Yeah.
Liar.
the thing I will say about this is, I think technically 1917 is the better film, but in terms of the story, I like Joker more.
Fair enough. Favorite Avenger? Ren, I'll let you start.
In the comics, Hulk. In the movies, Captain America.
Cody?
Got to be Captain America.
I mean, in the comics, it's always been Spidey. Just because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. But if we're talking about like the main core lineup, the comic-wise, I would probably go Hulk too. I would really go Hulk as well. Movie-wise, Iron Man.
Okay. Fair answer.
And I would even argue he has the better character development throughout the whole MCU.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a fight. There's
very-
gonna be a
There's
fight.
going to be a
Yeah.
debate in the comment section.
Very, very close to Captain America, I mean. But I think from beginning to end, they both have a really good character arc, but I think Tony got a little bit more. I think, personally, I would say Captain America if Civil War wasn't Avengers 2.5. Just saying. Let's see. Tony Movie Chappie says, Zach, just want to say congrats on 13,000 subs. You deserve it. Thank you so much. What is a great action movie, Cody?
Speed. You got to go with the classics. Speed is
Never seen it.
You've never seen Speed?
No, I just bought it too.
I mean, in terms of a movie that is fast in terms of its runtime and is just thoroughly enjoyable to watch, Speed is, in my opinion, I think it's one of the best action movies to ever come out.
All right, Ren.
I actually read the question wrong. I thought he was asking like what makes a great action movie, but if we're talking about what is one, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, the greatest of all time.
Top 10 films of all time for me.
Yeah,
if we're throwing it, they go a little bit different, The Raid. I mean, The Raid's probably the best modern day action film.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But
The Raid was fantastic.
I'd also throw Mission Impossible Fallout. That's a great one.
100%.
Fury Road's great. I've been in the mood to rewatch Fury Road so bad, but I just can't set across 2 hours to just sit down. Same with Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't watched Wolf of Wall Street in a couple months, and it's like killing me. Was Extraction good, meh, or bad? Good.
Meh.
Cody?
Meh.
Fuck you.
Wait,
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 what? Wait, you can. Wait.
yeah.
Hostile takeover.
Oh my god, that's how you do it. Look, I can make you just talk. I can make myself. That's so cool. Did they just add that?
That's actually
Wow.
pretty sweet. Holy
I mean,
smokes.
no way.
I don't think that was there last time.
I was going to say you did that to me last week, but that was an accident because you just you bugged out.
Clicked out, yeah.
It was a different thing.
Oh yeah, Cody. Real fast for what do you think about the Snyder cut? I haven't talked to you about the Snyder cut.
Oh
yet.
yeah.
To be perfectly honest, dude, I'm excited for it. Like honestly, I don't know what to expect. One thing I will say is that the Snyder cut of Batman versus Superman, I thought was fantastic.
Oh, I agree.
For Justice League, I think it is going to be a better movie. I can't say how much, but I will say I think it's just going to be better.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't hate Justice League by any means. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
fine. I can talk, but it's more of a guilty pleasure in my aspects. You know, like I wouldn't put it up there with the Green Lanterns or the Daredevils,
Oh,
but I
no.
would say no. But I think those are, or Catwoman. Like, but I would say as like it's very incohesive in a lot of its natures, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's cool to see all these characters finally
I enjoy
teaming up
it.
for once. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Justice League Unlimited. That really, like when I walked down, like that felt like a Justice League Unlimited episode. It really did. So I think this is going to be more of his vision. I'm just curious because obviously it's going to be proposed as a blockbuster with no reshoots whatsoever,
Yeah.
which is going to be the insane thing. So again, from what I've read, he has filmed everything he needs, but obviously there's always pickup shots of those and different angles that he would want or a different thing here and there. So it's going to be very curious to see what he adds in, what stays. And I think a lot of people do need to understand a lot of the humor in Justice League is his. That was his.
Yeah.
Yes, Cody?
I was gonna. The question I had is, once it comes out on HBO Max, which who else is excited for that? That's going to be released in what, 3 days now? Once
Yeah.
it comes out on HBO Max, if enough people like it, do you guys think that the Snyder Cut will have a theatrical release?
I already think it's going to have a limited one, like a one night
Maybe.
only type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be like in AMC theaters or something like that, but like in those smaller theaters, they
really?
make like
I
big
see.
events.
I think they
like.
will.
I think AMC theaters could make an event, but it will be like a one night only screening.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be like they do with the animated films. One night only, come watch Justice League. But honestly, here's the other thing. I think so if it's a movie, they're not going to, if it's a show, if it's the miniseries thing, they're not going to do it in theaters. There's
Oh
not
no,
going to. There's no way.
no.
But if it's the 4-hour movie, I can see them doing that. I have a feeling though they are going to go that miniseries route just because it'll keep people subscribed for longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, next question we have is Daniel. Are you excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus? Yes.
Yep. Just sorry they cut his hair.
There you go.
I'm excited for it. I think I'm excited for Mandalorian season 2 more though.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, when it comes to this fall season, that might be my most anticipated thing now besides Dune.
Yeah. I mean, at least for now that we still haven't seen a trailer. I mean, the trailer could change that, but at this moment, I agree with Cody. Still more excited.
Can I be honest? I'm more excited for WandaVision at this point.
I would agree. I mean, my most anticipated out of all the shows is still What If at this point.
The more I see from what they're doing in the first season, I know you and me talked about this a little bit, Ren. It seems like they're not going the bonkers route, which I really wish they were. But that's what it seems like. Oh, what if Black Panther was Star-Lord? What if Peggy? And I don't. Yeah, it's cool, but like, I really want some weird ones in there, man. And
me too,
it seems like a majority of them they're gonna still be fun. They're still gonna be fun, no matter what. But
I agree with you, but I think it's a great thing that they don't go yet bonkers. They need to introduce like the simpler concepts of the changes.
Can I say, you know, it'd be cool when they do introduce Fantastic Four and X-Men. What if they did? What if the Fantastic Four and X-Men were in Avengers Endgame, like something weird like that, and it shows that would be their finale. Could you imagine like a 3-episode arc of that, like of them being included in there in some capability?
I actually would like to see one where the Fantastic Four. I mean, it could be fun to have more episodes, more than one, but I'd like to see one where it's the Fantastic Four, but they switch the powers around.
Ooh, that would be cool. Or what if the Avengers? Yeah, what if they do that? But you know what I'm curious on? This whole show, a lot of these concepts seem to be like the Peggy Carter one. I don't know how you fit all that material in 30 minutes.
That's true.
So maybe is it 2 arcs? You know what I mean? It could be like that. I guess we'll see. Hey Zach, what were some of your favorite shows on Cartoon Network? Mine were Total Drama Island, Totally Spies, Billy and Mandy, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friend. Cody, I'll let you take this one first.
Okay, the thing I will say is I did love all of those shows too, so I'm not going to repeat that. I loved all of those shows. I think another one for me though, because of just how messed up it was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
Courage the Cowardly Dog was a big one for me. And Codename Kids Next Door. Oh, and the biggest one for me though was Teen Titans. Teen Titans was my number one for Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Ren, did you have Cartoon Network where you grew up at?
Yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog is one for me. I'm looking at shows, by the way. Just Dexter's Laboratory was really good. The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack is the GOAT for me. Cow and Chicken was really fun.
Cow and Chicken's fucking funny. You know what's funny? Billy and Mandy was one of my favorite ones. Foster's Home was great. Total Drama Island. I mean, all those ones were great. Courage is one of my favorites. I grew up with that a lot. Cody Loco was fucking superb. If anyone ever got to see that. Teen Titans, another one. You guys pretty much mentioned all of them. Going off another one that no one mentioned, Toonami. The whole Toonami program on Cartoon Network was everything for me.
I didn't have the Toonami program.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I know I've seen some shows that for you aired on Toonami, but I didn't have like the Toonami.
Well, that's how I was introduced to Dragon Ball and Naruto and all those was because of Toonami. So I count that as a major part of my life. Zach, what is your most anticipated film for next year? Batman.
Yep.
Cody?
Yeah,
I mean, if I could really only see one film next year, it's Batman. Can I be honest though? You know what is in my top 10 for next year? And it's Avatar 2. I'm so curious to see this. It's like number 10 if I had to do a top 10 list right now, but it's my number 10. Like, it's gonna be cool to kind of get. I know it's not an original because they've already had the first one. And the first one has so many different things kind of combined into it, but I'm still really curious to see what they're gonna do. Least favorite MCU hero that is not Quicksilver. I mean, Quicksilver wouldn't be my least favorite.
I love Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Cody, do you want to go first?
Least favorite hero. Here's the thing. I know it's the butt of a lot of jokes. For the longest time until Endgame, it was probably Hawkeye, even though that's like a common thing.
He just put you on. He put you on.
Yes, I'm putting you in the spotlight.
How dare you?
Yeah, but in terms of in terms of my least favorite, huh?
It's yourself. Ren, do you have one? I was
Uh,
thinking.
I would say probably the Wasp. I really like her. Like I don't.
Really?
Yeah, like because I love.
Get the fuck out of here. Um,
Ryan's gone.
I still really like her. It's just that we haven't had a big sample size of her compared to so many others. But I really like her.
okay. Cody, did you think of one?
Yeah, it's not Wasp. I think the one I would go with, because it's just, the least of all of them, it is probably Ant-Man. It's not like I don't love him.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Okay. Honestly, for me, I like seeing all the heroes. For me right now, it would. I don't think I have one. I mean, I like all of them. I don't have a least favorite. I mean, Quicksilver would be that because we have that.
I will say I just remember I would say I would still prefer Wasp.
Who the fuck
over...
disliked this video? Who the fuck disliked this? Like, if you're watching this, why are you disliking this?
Well, it helps you out with the algorithm, so
yeah, that's true. I would say I wasn't remembering her, but I would say I prefer Wasp to Mantis so far.
Okay,
Though
Mantis,
I still like Mantis.
Mm-hmm. Cody, you want to change your answer?
Honestly, Mantis would probably be mine too, because I mean,
I'm joking. I don't care if you don't like Ant-Man. I mean,
if Pom Clementif is watching this, we love you.
I like her a lot. I just think
yeah.
She's only been in 2.5 movies,
Exactly.
Not enough time to get that emotion.
No. I think we would have already gotten Guardians 3. I think we would be saying more that we like about her, if that makes sense. So
I believe that.
She's just one of the least characters that has gotten, which is like I guess like when you do go to Wasp, I can understand Wasp in that category, So yeah. What is an action movie that you never regret watching? Oh,
T2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, I mean all the ones we already mentioned. Yeah. If you had to direct a film about any superhero, which superhero would it be?
Ooh.
Zach, I think I know what your answer would be.
Do you though?
Well, I know for a fact, because we've talked about this, you would love to direct a Deadpool movie.
I would kill to, because I would totally retcon number 2 and make the original idea that Tim Miller wanted to do for 2. He wanted to have the Thing in it and really focus in on Vanessa's powers from the comics. And I'm like, why didn't you fucking do that? That is my answer. That is my question. When it comes to a superhero, though, I mean, honestly, I would. Okay, here's the thing. I have like a script written for like a horror superhero that's completely different, and I also have one that I have a hero that I would love to create a comic book about that takes place in the MCU. It's like a gritty R-rated MCU type world. That's what I would want to direct, personally.
Okay.
Ren?
I would have to, if I ever direct something of a superhero movie, I want to direct a Hulk movie.
Okay. And Cody, do you have one exactly?
I do. I would want to direct a movie about Wolverine. The thing is, though, I'm not
fucking say that. I knew it.
No, I would want to go back to the X-Men Origins time, and I would want to direct a movie specifically that focuses on those two brothers' relationship.
I dig it. I dig that. I mean, Sabretooth, I actually think is one of the better parts about that movie, to be honest.
Yeah,
yeah.
Me too.
What is your favorite Marvel show? Do you mean coming up, or do you mean now? I mean, if we're talking about now that's out, probably one of the original Spider-Man shows or X-Men.
Oh, you're including animated.
Yeah, that's why I was going off. Oh, well, I don't know what he's talking about. You know,
if it's live action, Daredevil. If it's animated, top 3 is Spider-Man 90s, X-Men 90s, and Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Cody, Daredevil too for you.
I would go with Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or I would probably go with 80s X-Men.
Yeah, Cody, you would be a really good like Daredevil. Like you could like totally pull off like him.
Oh, thank you.
Can he pull off blind though?
Close your eyes.
Can I pull offline? Well,
Close
you
your eyes
know, an
for-
actor
close your
does
eyes
have
for the-
working research he has to do.
Close your eyes for the rest of this.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Please don't. I will kick you out. As we know now, there isn't any future after Snyder Cut. What do you feel about that? I don't know. I think it's cool that we just get to see his vision, but at the same time, like, how does it end? You know, it's supposed to end on a cliffhanger. I have a feeling if it's good, Warner Brothers isn't stupid. They're not stupid. If it comes out and the Rotten Tomatoes is fucking 90%, it's not going to be, but you know what I mean? If it's positive, if the fan reception's good, who says we don't? Who says we don't? You know, I mean, the Snyder Cut, it's very unprecedented when we see this. Cody?
Yeah, I'm excited for the Snyder Cut, and I agree with pretty much everything you said. Honestly, though, after the Snyder Cut is done, and especially with everything that Zack Snyder had to deal with during the course of creating Justice League, I honestly think he might be done.
I don't. I think he still loves this world so much.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that Warner Brothers is even letting him finish it, that's $20 to $30 million. That's not like fucking chump change. I mean, for a studio, maybe, you know, but I mean, they're pretty much just saying, hey, you know that movie Birds of Prey we had earlier this year? It made like 160. Let's just take 20 to 30 million from that and put it towards the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Any movie that you guys wish you could experience in theaters for the first time? Cody?
Probably, I would say either Jaws or the original Star Wars.
Good choice. Ren?
If it's movies I have already seen in theaters, but I would love to experience for the first time again, Avengers Endgame. But I would probably, if movies that I haven't watched ever in theaters, I would probably say Star Wars as well, the first one.
Fair enough. For me personally, all the Harry Potters, never saw one in theaters.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Never seen any of them in theaters, so I'd kill to see
Shut
that.
them all, because I'm old.
Yeah. Also, probably Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Didn't get to see those in theaters either.
Inception for me when it comes to those. I didn't see that one in theaters for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bud, what if you really don't got social media? Can you still qualify for the giveaway? I only got Snapchat. Yes. In a sense, if you've watched the majority of my videos, I would say yes. One of the questions I'm going to ask is off my letterbox, but it's also if you watched one of my videos in the last few months. It was a top 10 list. I'll say that. Movies you hate, but your parents love. Oh, I mean, it's the opposite. If I love a movie, my family hates it. If they love a movie, I hate it. Suicide Squad.
I don't have that problem, but I have a big problem. You'll realize why when I tell you the answer. It's a movie I love. My parents and my sister don't dislike it, but they don't see much in it for some fucking reason, and it's La La Land. They don't love La La Land.
Oh my mother hates La La Land.
Pretty sure my family likes Cats more than La La Land.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not like exaggerating. Like it's very disappointing.
Oh my god.
Cody?
Yeah, for me, if there's a movie that my parents love that I don't, it's A Beautiful Mind. A Beautiful Mind I think is a good movie, but I don't get above and beyond Russell Crowe why the film got so much praise. You've never seen it.
No.
I love it.
Okay movie.
It's amazing.
I need to. Dude, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I still haven't watched Black Swan, and I've owned that movie for like a fucking year and a half now. What is the best MCU phase? 3. I mean, 3. I originally would have said 2, to be honest. I would have said 2, but because I think that was their most experimental phase. I mean, I'm actually worried about phase 4, to be completely honest. I think it's going to be very experimental, but I'm also worried that these experimental movies could just feel like churned out, like, you know how some MCU films feel the same. That's how I feel that some of these could turn out. What about you, Ren?
I would say 3, though I was thinking maybe 1, because to me I love them all, and you know how I feel about the MCU. I love those are some of my favorite movies, but it's 3, 1, 2 for me. I'm actually very confident about the new movies because they have no precedent. So the filmmakers that come in, not only have we seen the ones that are already selected, we see that they are extremely creative filmmakers, but they have free range to create from the get-go because they are new original characters.
I love that. Cody?
I would go with Phase 3.
Cool. What's a movie that you like, but at the same time frustrates you?
Oh, that's a
That
good
is
question.
a fucking phenomenal
That's
question.
a good
Also,
one.
I forgot I had questions taken from Twitter too, so I'm gonna pull those up while Cody, you give me an answer to this. Putting you on the spot.
Let's see here. A movie that I love but also frustrates me. The one that I can think of right off of the top of my head is Sonic the Hedgehog. The biggest reason why it irritates me is nothing that the movie does. It's just that the film, when I watched it at home for the first time, it just doesn't give me that same experience like I had when I watched it in the movie theater. And that hurts and irritates me that it doesn't give me that same experience.
Fair enough. I get that. Run.
For me, it frustrates me because they are not good movies, apart from the first one, but the entirety of the Saw franchise. I like them because I just have a love for the franchise, but they're not good movies.
You know what's funny? This is a tough question because if a movie frustrates me enough, I don't like it. I mean, that's just the truth. I won't like it.
99% of the time, I'm like that too. But that franchise, for some reason,
But there are some movies that I have a soft spot for, like the prequel trilogy. Very frustrating. I mean, you know what's funny? Like, I watch Harry Potter, and I think they're almost all 5 out of 5s. But when it comes to Star Wars, which is my favorite franchise of all time, I can't say that they're all 5 out of 5s because I have issues, honestly, with almost every single one of the movies. But I love them to pieces. Like, I love Phantom Menace, but I have so many issues with it. I love Attack of the Clones, but I have fucking tons of hatred for it too. It's like an abusive relationship. Am I wrong?
No, I mean,
No.
I don't agree with the love part. I genuinely do not like Phantom Menace or Clone Wars or Attack of the Clones. I'm sorry, specifically, but I always watch them when I go through the Skywalker saga. I never skip through them. They're part of it. They're the drug addicted uncle that comes home only for Christmas, but he's still family.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
So.
they're still family, and I realize one thing every single time I watch them, and it's that I hate sand.
Same. What's the crime you're most likely to get arrested for?
I plead the fifth.
No,
I'm not gonna say. I'm just saying this because it's my personality type. Honestly, I don't think I could ever be arrested for any kind of crime just because of who I am as a person.
No, you could be arrested for a crime.
Really? All right, Zach. I'll let you pick it out for me.
Public nudity. Your turn, Run.
Oh my gosh!
I can't plead the fifth.
No.
Okay, I'm forgetting the term, but you tell me what the term is. So basically, if someone beats my friend, I will, like, you can make fun of me and beat me all you want, but if you touch my friends, I'll fucking turn into the Hulk, so I'll beat your ass. I don't know what that crime is, but I'll go arrested for that if they present charges.
I mean, it's defense. Self-defense.
No. If they beat my friend, they haven't attacked me. They've attacked someone else, and I think
you're
them.
Still under. I mean, you could argue it's still self-defense over someone else, but I guess so. You'd probably be thrown in jail for a little bit. Okay. For me, probably robbing a bank. What should Capcom's next remake, RE remake, be? 4 or Code Veronica? That's a good question. It's gonna be 4 though. It's gonna be 4.
Yeah.
They're trying to remake all that saga, and I think they're trying to fix it. Even though I haven't played 3, I heard 3 was not the best. I love 2. I thought 2 was really good. I'm really excited for 4, but you also can't change too much from 4 without taking away its core stuff. Personally, I'm excited to see if they actually remake 5 and 6. Those are the 2 that I'm mostly excited to see what they do with those ones, because I think 5's a little underrated, but there is stuff that I would like them to change. And then 6 is complete ass. It's like literally like I took a poop this morning, and it was that. I think 6 came out of me. And it wasn't even the best. I mean, the title looks like a giraffe giving head. I'll even show you guys how it looks like that. You guys think I'm joking? It really does. But Ren, do you play Resident Evil at all?
Nope.
No. What about you, Cody?
I am with you pretty much all the way. The one thing I will say is my excitement for anything is for everything after all the remakes are done. I want to see a new original Resident Evil story.
Well, we are
Like
getting one next year.
I certainly hope so, because the last original thing they made was Resident Evil 7, and that game was fantastic.
No, I remember I bet Cody that he couldn't beat it on the hardest difficulty, and the next day he sent me a picture that he'd beaten it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen for a second to show you how this looks like a giraffe getting head. Okay, see the giraffe?
Okay. Oh yeah,
Arms.
I see it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And there's the human.
I see it. Yep.
I saw that on Twitter one day, and I'm like, I'm forever changed. That's all I can see. Now, before we get further into the questions, I do have questions to take from Twitter, so we're going to take those right now. I'm going to share my screen so we can show off these wonderful people. Nathan Hoy says, do you think if the Snyder Cut does good or bad, does this change the relationship between studios and directors regarding control on movies? I'm going to take this one first. I don't think so. I think in general, it just depends who's in charge of those studios at the time. I think right now Warner Brothers is very much giving their creators full control. We see that with Birds of Prey. We're going to see that with Tenet. We're going to see that with Dune and some other films that are coming out later this year. Ren?
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it does. I think maybe it gives a little bit more leniency and studios will collaborate more, of course, depending on the director. But yeah, I agree with you. It won't change anything significantly.
Cody?
I agree with both of you. I don't think it's going to change all that much. I mean, this is a business we're talking about, and if they change and tinker their models too much, everything's going to come crumbling down.
Yeah,
Totally. All right, next question. Matthew Makatico. I don't know. You guys know I'm terrible with names. As a press member, did you see any of the delayed films before the release was delayed? Ren?
as a press member, no.
Did you see a film before it was delayed, though?
Yes.
Cody, have you seen
I'm
any
not a
delayed
press
movies?
member.
I'm just asking, have you seen any delayed
No.
Okay. No. The day I would even say this, the day of that I was supposed to see A Quiet Place 2 got delayed. And then 2 days later I was supposed to see Mulan. I literally had that, Mulan, Promising Young Woman, which I guess I actually have seen Promising Young Woman, which was delayed. So I guess that does count. I've already seen Promising Young Woman, but it wasn't a press screening, it was at Sundance. So yeah. You know, that's cool. Sucks, but yeah. Who are your top 10 favorite actors and top 10 favorite actresses of all time? Love your videos. That's tough. Gonna be honest, don't know if I can do them all.
Yeah.
So I'll just give some off the top of my head. DiCaprio, Phoenix, Gyllenhaal, Hardy, Pattinson, Driver, Denzel Washington, Miles Teller, Tom Cruise. Actresses, let's go Daisy Ridley, Margot Robbie. I think Meryl Streep's completely overrated, so she's not going in here. Reese Witherspoon, Emma Stone, Carrie Fisher. Oh my god, Tessa Thompson, Riley Keough, Toni Collette, Ana de Armas. Okay, Ren.
Just off the top of my head as well. Driver, Gosling, DiCaprio, Gyllenhaal, Bogart, Day-Lewis, De Niro, Pacino. What else? I'm blanking going to actresses. Margot Robbie, Emma Stone, Katharine Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, Meryl Streep,
Cody Curtis.
Did you just call me an actress?
Yes.
All right, Cody, you go.
Okay, for me, off of the top of my head, it's gonna have to be Jackman, Gyllenhaal, St. Laurence Olivier, Humphrey Bogart, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Tom Cruise. Two more. Okay, two more. Benedict Cumberbatch, and then
Ooh, that's good.
one more. I want to do an up and comer. Jacob Tremblay for
Good
up and comer. And as far as actresses go, Nicole Kidman, Margot Robbie, Kate Blanchett.
I just forgot one, by the way. Johnny Depp for me. I love Johnny Depp to death. He's a great actor.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is another.
Hey,
one
we also
for me.
didn't say Tom Hanks, guys.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
I hate myself.
Yeah, I hate myself more.
Yeah. Now I love this next
I'm
question.
just gonna give one more because my brain's kind of fuzzy right now. Tony Collette.
Scarlett Johansson as well. Next
Yes.
question. This is my favorite one. How would you pitch Tropic Thunder 2? Same cast, different story, or bring in a different bunch of actors and do something new? I have already said this. Do a Les Grossman spinoff. 100%. I do not know how they haven't done this. I know Quibi has discussed that they're going to be doing a live action or a spinoff with Les Grossman as Tom Cruise. I don't believe Quibi will see the day when that happens.
Nope.
Ren?
I would do as you are suggesting, do it Les Grossman spinoff, and he wants to get into the superhero movie game.
That would be good. And then what if he brings back the same cast?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're all Avengers.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, they gotta be Avengers ripoffs.
oh yeah, but that's my thing. Is what? Whoa, isn't it a Sony movie?
I think it is, but
Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna look
because
it up
that
while
thing-
we're discussing this because
they
they
can't
could do
be
Spider-Man. They could
they
do
can do
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, but apart from him, they can't do anything else.
No, it's Paramount.
Oh, it's Paramount.
So
they do
could
need a
Sonic the Hedgehog
franchise.
with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
God, have you guys seen the hate for him on Twitter? Like people tweeting out,
Oh,
like
it's so
cancel
stupid,
him because
dude.
they haven't seen the movie.
So dumb.
Like, I just don't get it. Like,
it's
it's
I refuse to give them the
terrible.
attention. I refuse to give them the attention,
totally. You know what's funny though? This movie didn't do that good at the box office.
which is a shame.
That, because now it's
it
like
didn't even make 200 million, and the budget was 92 million.
and it's like a cult phenomenon now.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Tropic Thunder.
I mean, it's my favorite comedy of all time. I
Really?
would watch that every day.
It's in my top
It's my
10 for
favorite.
sure. It's in my
Yeah.
top 10 for sure.
Cody, what about you? I really like the superhero thing. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to add here because you guys both said what I was going to.
Perfect. That's life. Sorry. Let's see. We've already answered that one. What is your least and favorite Zack Snyder movie? Mine's Man of Steel is my favorite, with 300 being a close one. Least favorite, I mean Sucker Punch, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, I have the same answers, but I do not like Sucker Punch. Don't hate it, but not a good
Yeah.
movie.
Cody?
I'm with Ren. I don't like Sucker Punch all that much.
All right. Let's see. What's your favorite
Classic
film
move.
studio? Mine's A24. Mine's A24 too right now.
Mine's A24.
Disney. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I don't think about that too much, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys ever see movies in cosplay? I haven't.
No.
I
did
took a
once, but-
lightsaber to The Force Awakens, but that's it. Not like full cosplay.
Yeah, I've taken a lightsaber too as well. I took my giant Stormbreaker to Endgame, and they're like, "Nope, can't do that." I said, "Who the fuck am I gonna hurt with this? Seriously, the Rona? No."
The Rona. They're like,
what are
what?
films you disagree with? Oh, we've already answered that. Do you guys? Oh my god, what the fuck? This stupid live chat. Someone added something that just threw me down all the way. Jesus Christ, I hate life. How should they have done the DCU before Justice League? I like how they did it. I think it was cool that they went a different route. I just don't think they stuck with it and they kept changing their vision.
Yeah, I don't think if you want to create a roadmap, I don't think Suicide Squad belongs on there. I was going to say Suicide doesn't belong on there. That would have been awful. Suicide Squad doesn't belong like in that first road towards Justice League.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't mind how the execution of it wasn't perfect, but I don't mind that they introduced Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman in Justice League.
Yeah. What about you, Cody?
For me, I honestly think that Suicide Squad should have come later. I think that where James Gunn is putting it now is actually the perfect time for Suicide Squad to be coming out. I think they did it too early. I think that it was a hot mess, and I think Suicide Squad is really the only film that feels off when it comes to how they've structured the DCEU.
I mean, for me, I don't even think there's a structure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just more like, this is a hot hit, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. And I think that's still their mentality right now, to be honest. They want a new Batman film. They are eventually going to want another Superman film. I don't see this Flash fucking movie coming out in 2021, but I could be proven wrong. We'll see. If you got to live in a Mike Flanagan movie, which one would it be? I mean, none of them. I mean, do you want me to be tortured for the rest of my life? But who wants to take this one first?
I don't mind living in the Doctor Sleep world if I am completely unrelated to the main characters.
No, you gotta be related. You gotta.
No, it doesn't say that in the question. Hector doesn't
that.
Say that.
Well, you're not pleading the fifth on this one.
I'm not, but I don't have to be related to.
You know which one I would not want to be a part of? Ouija. I thought Ouija.
Is that Mike Flanagan?
Yep, he directed it.
Huh? I never seen it.
You've never seen the second one?
No, not the second one, not the first one.
The first one's garbage. With the second one, I'm not joking when I say this. For a PG-13 horror film, it is really scary. I remember we went to go see it as like a bunch of my friends wanted to go see it. I'm like, the first one's garbage. So I went with them, and when the credits came up and I saw like in the beginning and it said directed by Mike Flanagan, I said, okay, then we're going with this.
Alrighty.
And it's honestly, when it comes to all of his films besides Doctor Sleep, that might be my favorite one that he's done.
Yeah.
It's really good. So I wouldn't want to choose that one because that one's fucking scary. So yeah, I'd probably go Doctor Sleep. I guess you get cool powers. So Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
Cody.
Since they are characters that are tied immediately to the main characters, I'm gonna say Gerald's Game because I want to be the people who were on the jury who are talking about this whole case at the end of the film because I want to see that story.
No. If you're gonna live in that world, you have to be tied to the bed. Sorry.
Well, in that case, I choose Haunting of Hill House.
Ew. Haven't seen it.
What?
Haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it's the perfect time to see it.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch that.
I know. I'm super behind on shows on Netflix. I have shows that go back years at this point.
Can I say that should be the next one you watch?
I was actually going to start Umbrella Academy since the second season's coming out.
Okay, actually, yeah. Do that one then, and then do Haunting, because Haunting season 2 comes out later this year.
Yeah.
So, what movie did you guys have zero expectations for? Maybe even low-key thought you'd hate it, and then completely surprised you? I have a couple. Serenity, a terrible movie, but I didn't know how much enjoyment I was going to get out of that fucking movie, and I got a lot. I'll start looking up some others, but Cody, do you have any that's come off the top of your head?
Yeah, one that comes off at the top of my head, or two. One, once again, Sonic the Hedgehog. Even with the improved graphics, I thought the movie was going to be hot garbage, but it was still good. Another one is The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Really?
That was I agree with you on that.
Really?
I didn't think that movie was going to be good, but literally that film surprised me. I had so much fun with that darn movie.
Yeah, I liked it. I was actually surprised by that one. Ren?
Do not kick me out because I'm actually saying something positive about this movie. Toy Story 4 really surprised me. And another one...
I love how you know that's a sensitive topic for me. Like,
100%.
Please don't kick me out. But...
And another one, actually, I didn't hate the trailers, but I really didn't care for the trailers, and then it ended up being one of my favorite movies of last year was Booksmart. Booksmart really surprised me. I saw the trailers and I was like, okay, that could be fun, and then it was like my number 7 or number 6.
You know what's another one? A Game Night. I didn't expect to like Game Night. And
yes.
I love Game Night.
You know what's another one for me?
The hate you fucking give. Well, that's not the title, but The Hate You Give. I went into that movie going, YA novel, fuck this, man. And I walked out with that being one of my favorite films of that year.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ready or Not is another one for me. Like,
Ready or Not, yes.
Really? I was loving the trailer.
Look, I thought the trailer was fine, but at the same time, I thought it, once again, like with Sonic, I thought it was going to be a steaming pile of hot garbage.
I will say this. I will say this. I loved Ready or Not, but the trailer to me was I just thought this is either going to go really well or really badly. Yeah. And thankfully it went really well.
Okay, so I have a question. Let's reverse that. What movie did you have high expectations for and low-key kind of hate?
Didn't have high expectations for it, but the 2019 Hellboy certainly looked much better than what it was. What else? Let me. Birds of Prey for me.
Transcendence with Johnny Depp. I thought that movie was.
Oh my god, yes.
I thought that movie was going to be a really cool intellectual thriller, but oh my gosh.
You know, one just this year, and I think you liked it, Zach. I thought it was fine. I was really disappointed because I loved the trailer. Was Wendy? I was really excited for that.
I loved Wendy, but I can honestly though I get like the dislike of it. Another movie, Jay Sony, real fast. I just thought of Bad Boys for Life. Surprised me. I went in thinking this is gonna be a fucking garbage movie.
Yes, I agree.
And it's way past this time. Don't know why you're making this. And it's the best Bad Boys movie. It's the best one. 100%. I legitimately love the action. I think the comedy is wonderful. It's great. It turned someone who didn't love the Bad Boys film to wanting to see a fourth one. I never thought I would be saying that. So really like that. Do you think they'll continue with the Justice League trilogy if the Snyder Cut does well? I've heard the cast has extended contracts. The cast is not extended the contract.
I don't think so.
Whatever you have. Ben Affleck is never coming back to this role. Never.
Especially since
I could see him doing it animated. I could see him doing a voice personally. If they were to bring back the voice, could we see the trilogy continue? Yes. But it won't be Ben Affleck. It will be Robert Pattinson. They would just slide him in there. I don't believe that you need to do time travel or anything to explain
no, just replace him. It's done.
I mean, that's all you have to do. I mean, this new Batman trilogy that they're making right now, it could tie into Batman v Superman for all we know. It could be the same Batman, just younger. Cody?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say is you look at everything that's happened, the popularity that has grown with these anthology-esque stories that Warner Brothers is doing right now, whether it's with Harley Quinn or whether it's with Joker or what they're doing with the new Batman film. They want to do more stories like that. It's right in their marketing.
I agree. Jay Sony, which film that hasn't gotten the 4K treatment yet would you like to see get one? I picked The Descent. That's a great one. Personally, for 4K wise, there's quite a lot. There's quite a few movies that haven't even gotten the Blu-ray treatment yet, which is fucking insane. You know, because there's a difference between a 4K stream and an actual 4K disc. So like I just rewatched all the Pirates films on a 4K stream on Disney Plus. I would love to see the disc version of those. Midsummer is another one that I'm shocked they just didn't come out with a 4K version right off the bat. Kind of trying to think of some other ones, probably some older films too. What about you guys?
I personally have no idea what has come out in 4K and what hasn't off the top of my head.
So Small Soldiers out here, no 4K.
Oh my god, yes.
And there's not even a Blu-ray out here, but I know there's a Blu-ray in the Europe. Cody?
For me, off the top of my head, Midsummer. I want to see that in 4K.
I agree. All right. Die Hard or The Matrix? Matrix.
Die Hard.
Matrix.
Okay. Best character in The Wolf of Wall Street? Ren?
Jordan Belfort.
I agree. Cody?
I agree.
Nice. How about Ed, Edd n Eddy? Great show. Should have mentioned
Fantastic show.
Not for me.
Hey, Zach, you should make another Deadpool fan film with Cody as Weasel and Ren as Colossus. I mean, I'm down. We just don't live in the same state.
Or the same country.
Yeah.
Ren, you fly, once all this is over, you fly to America to Arizona. I will buy a ticket to Arizona and we can do this thing.
Alrighty then, but I'm not cutting my hair.
You don't have to. We'll do post-apocalyptic Colossus.
Nice.
with no clothes on. With the PS5 on the horizon, which Sony exclusive would you love to see hit the system? I mean, personally, I would kill for the Spider-Man the next Spider-Man game or God of War game to be the first day debut. I don't think those will be coming out next year or this year. I think they're next year, personally. I think they're going to come out of the gate hard next year. I think I know what's going to be their exclusive this year. Towards the end of the year, I think it's going to be the next Horizon Zero Dawn. I think that makes sense. It's been the one probably longest in development for the sequel. It came out the year before God of War and Spider-Man, so I think that one makes the most sense logically to be the next sequel. I'm hoping we get a surprise and we get another Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter. I don't think we will, though. Maybe Ratchet and Clank, but definitely not Jack and Daxter. The one that I hope, though, that if they were to announce, I would freak out was Resistance. I would kill for another Resistance. If anyone ever played those games on the PS3, they're fucking phenomenal. It's Halo during World War II, but better. So for me, though, I think Horizon Zero Dawn's this year, and I think God of War will be spring next year, Spider-Man end of the year. What about you guys, Cody?
For me, yeah, I could see that. I mean, it won't happen this way, but I would love if the exclusive was another Until Dawn Telltale-esque kind of story. It won't happen, of course. That's just something I would like to happen, but I do believe that a sequel or another story in the Horizon Zero Dawn world, I do think that probably will be an exclusive for the PS5.
Yeah. Ren?
You took mine. I was going to say God of War or Spider-Man as a second choice. That's pretty
is
much
there any? Well, also I'll say this. I also want new stuff too. I really do want new stuff. Like that's what was so exciting about this next generation of gaming, like especially for the PS4, was seeing these new, like Horizon Zero Dawn was one of the most unique games I've ever played. I love that fucking game, but it was a game that I think went really under the radar. Days Gone. If you still have not played Days Gone, that game starts as the most generic piece of crap I've ever played, but turned into one of my favorite games that year and one of my favorite games on the PS4. I love that game. The first 5 hours, I wouldn't go as far to say are garbage or terrible. They're just very generic and something you played before. But after that, once the world finally opens up, that game is great. And I think when you read a lot of reviews on that game who are giving it 6, 7 out of 10, most of those reviewers didn't even finish the game, which is complete bullshit. I hate when I read a review and they're like, oh yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes, or yeah, I played the first few hours. That's not a review. You didn't beat the game. Like The Eddie on Netflix. Most of those reviews only are the first 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
That is not fair. That is not fair. I think that's total bullshit.
It is.
So when I know for a fact they do give every single episode most of the time. I think the only time I didn't get all the episodes was The Witcher, but then like the day before they're like, here's all the episodes, just finish it.
Same thing happened to me with Jessica Jones season 2.
See? So there you go. Do you guys think The Irishman would have done well in the theaters back in the 90s? Yeah. That movie would have fucking killed. I mean, honestly, the last big film in that genre to do really good was probably Wolf of Wall Street, to be honest with you, everyone. It was like a $400 million film. It made like that much. Cody, you said yes?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite decade of horror?
Oh.
I'm going to go on popular opinion. The last decade.
Yeah, I was gonna either that or the 70s, right? Off the top of my head, I can't juggle both, but I'll say either last decade or the 70s.
Yeah. Cody?
You know, I love the 70s when it comes to horror, but honestly, I think the last decade was better.
Yeah. All right, guys. So once we catch up with the live chat, I'm going to start doing the giveaways, and then we'll take a couple more questions. All right. Damn, Zach, why you hate Deadpool 2 so much? I don't. I just think it's annoying how they like pretty much said, "Hey, fuck the first film." Am I wrong though? Am I wrong?
No, I don't agree.
They couldn't even commit to it. They did a fucking end credit scene to say, "Hey, she's still alive," trying to uplift the spirit. Hey, I'm gonna choke baby Hitler in my special edition version. The only reason Warner Brothers is doing this to get people to get HBO Max, they don't care about the Snyders or the fan. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. I call bullshit on that. They're not just doing that. Yes, it is to get people on board for HBO Max, but I mean, I subscribed to HBO Max without even knowing Snyder Cut was going on there. I mean, it's just a really good deal. I just want the stuff on there.
You know, here's one thing I need to say about that comment is, guys, literally, it's stuff like this that literally pisses me off, particularly with the last couple of months. There's been stuff with this, along with a few other things. I'm guys, there's enough negativity in the world right now. Literally, it just angers me that little stuff like this, it feels like there's no hope left in humanity left. And I know that businesses can be ruthless, but at the same time, guys, people who work in the film industry are still people.
Yeah, like we've said, this Justice League Snyder cut is not going to make $20 to $30 million of profit. That's just the truth. I mean, Ren, do you disagree? Do you think it'll make $20 to $30 million? I mean, okay, maybe if you did put it in theaters, you could possibly make $100 million at most. But it depends. It depends. Theatrical run and stuff like that. I'm not talking about a one night only thing. They're doing.
Isn't that humanly impossible to do like a movie on one night make like 50 million or like 100 million? As
think about it. I'm sure if you put it in every theater, almost every theater you possibly could, like 3,000 to 4,000 theaters.
Yeah.
I guess you could find a way to make it, but I mean, it would be very tough. So yes, every movie that's ever made is made for money. I would even say anytime a company buys an independent feature, it's for money.
100%.
Yeah.
That's a business. So I can't say that HBO and Warner Brothers doesn't care about the fans or Snyder, because they wouldn't have done this. They would not have put $20-30 million into something if they don't care somewhat about a fan or Snyder, for the very least. I think a lot of this is giving respect to Snyder and the cast and crew who worked on that film. I mean, they're pretty much burying the shit out of that first Justice League now. They're completely burying it.
Yeah.
And I had an epiphany yesterday. If you like that version, you do not own the Blu-ray, I would probably buy the Blu-ray now. That movie's going to be hard to find. I guarantee it. That original Justice League version is going to be hard to find later on down the road.
Already have it.
I do too. Cody, do you have it?
Not yet. I'm going to, though.
You should probably go get it. Pay or Wait is in here. I don't care for La La Land either. Boo.
Whoa.
Pay or Wait. Horror is my personal favorite genre. Which other genre goes well as a mashup with horror? A comedy.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Horror comedy's good.
Well, I'm just also
Army of Darkness is awesome.
Well, I'm also thinking like of a mashup. Like after I watch a horror film, I don't want to watch another one. I want to watch a comedy.
Yeah,
especially if I'm scared.
Romantic comedy.
Oh my god, I just burped and something came up.
Oh wait, no. Romance horror is one that I would say.
You know what's funny?
You guys have
I didn't see Crimson Peak. Is that the one you're going to mention?
I was going to mention that. I was also going to mention Warm Bodies.
Yes!
I still haven't seen it.
So good.
Zack!
I bought it, and I haven't watched it. What? Actually, I think I've seen parts of it. I don't know. What's your least favorite superhero movie ever? Ooh, The Dark Knight. You guys go.
Probably.
Either.
No, I'm joking. Fantastic Four stick. I mean, that's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Either. What was that, Ren?
Fantastic Four.
Stick.
Yeah.
I would have said Fant Four stick if I had not seen either Elektra or Catwoman.
Really? You hated Elektra more?
Yeah. I hate Elektra. I think it's so bad.
I don't think Elektra is good, at all, but I think it's just a below average movie. There's nothing egregiously wrong about it. Catwoman, I agree.
Elektra's not that bad.
Watching Elektra made me mad.
I guess. Ren, did you say yours?
Same as you, Fant Four stick.
Okay. All right. Big news. They added this July 17th back to the Tenet banner. I think they're sticking it.
Yes, they did.
But that could change. That could change if movie theaters aren't open back up.
That is also true. But fingers crossed.
That's just the truth. We do have a super chat. Most surprising film of 2019 was Crawl for me. What was it for you guys?
Most surprising. Oof. That's tough. You go first, Cody.
I might have to say Crawl, I'm not going to.
I might
but
have to say Crawl, but I don't know. I'm just...
Crawl is a really good answer though, because it did look like just a generic horror film, but that movie was awesome, and apparently it's one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite movies of last year.
I have one. Long Shot. It was in my top 10 last year. I did not expect to love Long Shot as much as I did, and I loved it.
Yeah.
To be even honest, even more, man, Under the Silver Lake, I loved.
Haven't seen it.
I love it. I fucking love it. And Shazam shocked me. I mean, I was excited for Shazam, but it blew my expectations away. I know, Ren, you don't like it. Don't even mention it.
No, it's fine. I don't dislike it.
It's fine.
But for me,
like
most surprising, I mentioned it previously a little bit ago. Booksmart, 100%. But another one that didn't have a theatrical release. It came out on the same weekend as Rise of Skywalker, and who would have guessed? I prefer this movie to Rise of Skywalker. Togo on Disney Plus. That movie is awesome. You haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't seen it. I can't watch it.
It's so good, dude.
If my girlfriend's watching right now, please text me and tell me, do you like Togo or Rise of Skywalker more? Because she loves Rise of Skywalker, but she also loves Togo. So I'm really curious. I don't know if she's watching this right now. I know she was earlier. I'm really curious to hear what her thoughts are, because I will.
And you know, I like Rise of Skywalker. I'm one of the people who like it, but Togo is just really, really good.
I can't watch it. I literally can't watch the movie because my dog. I have to lock. I'll probably have to lock the door and soundproof the door.
You talked about this with me.
It's crazy. So yeah, pretty insane stuff. Best Denis Villeneuve movie. I say Prisoners. Cody?
Prisoners.
Okay.
Blade Runner 2049.
Arrival, 100%. Arrival's a masterpiece.
All of them. Let's just say all of them.
Any thoughts on Scent of a Woman? Oh yeah, I love the Scent of a Woman.
He means the movie, Zach.
Oh, no, I'm not Zach. I'm a shitty Al Pacino. Hoo-ha. Scent of a Woman, the movie. Love it to death. Used to watch it all the time, just sat there watching the Scent of a Woman.
Why did he go Southern all of a sudden?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cody, you go. Who the fuck disliked this video again?
Al Pacino.
Probably.
Al
Cody.
Pacino was watching.
What about you?
Son of a Woman. I think great movie. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm. And Ren?
Hoo-ha! It's a great movie. I love it. It totally earned him his Oscar.
All right. Favorite survival horror game?
It's not my genre of game, so I don't know.
I mean, Dead Space 2 probably. Do you count The Last of Us? I guess The Last. Ren, how is The Last of Us? You're starting it, right?
I haven't yet, but I will. I promise I will. I promise I will.
Okay, wait, did you buy it? Do you have it?
It's downstairs. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. But yeah, Last of Us probably is my number one game, but excluding Last of Us, I'd probably go Alan Wake. Also very underrated if no one's ever played Alan Wake. That's a really good game. Recommend buying that one because some of this music in it is copyrighted and they lost the rights to it. So if you want that game, I have to go find it right now. What is a guilty pleasure franchise of yours? Mine is Transformers. Please don't hate on me. I don't hate you. I mean, guilty pleasure franchise, Paranormal Activity. Ren?
Saw.
Cody?
Apart from Jigsaw, I honestly do not watch Jigsaw. Sorry, Cody. Go ahead.
You're fine. Guilty pleasure franchise, probably Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't count as a guilty pleasure. I love them all. Do you think John Krasinski is more likely to join the MCU than Emily Blunt? Opposite. I think John Krasinski is more likely to direct an MCU film, and Emily Blunt is more likely to star, especially since she has Jungle Cruise coming up, which I have heard is really fucking good. Is nice. Really good. Ren, what do you think about that?
I don't think one is more likely than the other. I think, let's say they cast one of them. Let's just suggest it. If they cast one of them and they only announce, because if they want both of them, they're going to announce them together. If they announce one of them, you can believe they're not going to cast the other one.
No, they won't. Cody?
Me, I agree with you, Zach. I do think that John Krasinski is more likely going to direct a film in the MCU than he is to act in it.
I mean, honestly, if he got announced that he was going to direct Fantastic Four and Emily Blunt's going to be a Invisible Woman and they're going to have someone else be Mr. Fantastic, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same.
You know that Marvel has heard from the fans, and they've had discussions. They've had discussions with him about it. I think it more just comes down to, I think, again, I see her more doing it because they've been trying forever to get her. But for Krasinski-wise, they did try to get him for Captain America. It didn't work out because Chris Evans ended up winning. But it looks like he's more going towards directing than acting.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, that's just the truth. Someone asked the most important question. Baby Yoda or Forky?
Baby Yoda.
Cody?
I'm going to have to go Baby Yoda.
Okay, good. We're all Baby Yoda then. I'm sure you guys are like, fuck, is he going to kick us out again? Which villain are you most excited to see in Batman? Paul Dano's Riddler, Zoe Kravitz, Catwoman, or Colin Farrell's Penguin? Paul Dano. I love Colin Farrell. I love Zoe Kravitz, but Paul Dano as the Riddler is one of the most unique casting choices ever.
Paul Dano for sure. And I don't think Catwoman's going to be a villain.
No, I don't think so either. I will say I think there are going to be some surprise villains in there, though.
Yes, I agree.
I think the reason there's so many villains, because from what Colin Farrell's talked about, Penguin's not a main character.
No, he's on the sides.
And it looks like, and Jonah Hill wanted to play the Riddler, so there's something special about this Riddler character.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this shows a lot. I think we see a lot of minor villains, like Calendar Man, Tweedle, what's the Tweedledee and Tweedledum characters?
That's it, isn't it?
Is it them? Is that what they're just called? Okay.
Yeah.
With the Mad Hatter, correct? Like
yeah, the Mad Hatter is like their boss.
Yeah. So I can see that.
Clayface.
I've been saying
maybe?
this, Clayface. I actually think Clayface is gonna be the main villain.
You think so?
I still think so, just because it's supposed to be a murder mystery. So I think Clayface actually fits in there.
But so does the Riddler. I think Clayface should and could be there, but I don't think he'd be the main villain, at least in the first movie.
You never know.
That's true. That's true.
But I have a feeling we're gonna see at least hints of Mr. Freeze.
Let's hope so. And we know Peter Sarsgaard is Two-Face, or at least he's Harvey.
Is he?
Yeah, dude.
Did they know that?
I believe when he was announced, like I'm 99% sure when he was announced, Matt Reeves tweeted a picture of him and said, "Hey, Harvey."
I'm looking it up right now. Peter Sarsgaard, District Attorney Gil Colson. But
really? But I do remember that the Hey Harvey.
I know, but still, that could just be a ploy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Because even Jeffrey Wright isn't announced as Jeff Gordon yet, or James Gordon. And John Turturro is playing Carmen Falcone, which is big too. So it's interesting, man. I'm still holding to my guts. They're gonna have Joker in here. Very end. I don't think you see him. I don't think you possibly could, but I don't think I think there's a glimmer of him.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me tell you, if there is, eventually when they lead to this down the road, I'm gonna be. I've been mulling over this for quite a while, and I know he has voiced him. I would love to see Troy Baker play the Joker at some point. I mean, the guy
really good.
He
would be really good
to do it.
Mm-hmm. I think for me though, they're gonna go. I think they're really trying to get Phoenix to do it. I know we've said this. I know they've said it's separate, but it's fucking Warner Brothers. It's fucking Warner Brothers. How would you guys feel if at the end of the Batman movie you see him walking down Arkham and you hear the Joker's laugh, and through it you see Walking Phoenix?
I would be happy.
I wouldn't be like super happy, but I also wouldn't be against it. I'd be more surprised.
What about Jared Leto? What if it was Jared Leto's Joker?
I'd be like, stop this madness.
I would actually be like, holy shit, let's do it. Let's do it. Tying it in. If you could only watch one Toy Story for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
3.
Toy Story 2.
I agree too. I don't know. The first one's fucking great. I might go with the first one. Which we've answered that before. Lots of opinions. Worst movie by a great director.
Ooh.
I don't know. All my favorite. Honestly, Death Proof. I fucking hate Death Proof.
I don't hate it. I thought about Death Proof, but I don't hate it. That's why I didn't go with it.
I don't like
What? Ooh, that's a really good question. God damn it!
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Yeah,
Everyone
we'll
kinda
come back
keep
to it.
thinking about
I'll keep thinking about it.
Do you guys ever get defensive when
wait,
someone?
wait.
Oh,
I got one.
okay.
David Fincher, Alien 3.
I like it.
I don't. I've never seen it.
I like the movie.
Do you guys ever get
oh.
defensive when someone criticizes one of your favorite movies? I
No.
mean, yes,
No.
like this. I mean, it depends. If they can give me a logic, if they can have a good discussion about why they don't like it, I'm all for it. But if they're just like, I don't like it, I think it's stupid, then you're the problem.
Yeah.
You guys agree? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you make for a what if concept outside the MCU and comic book as well? I think is he outside of the MCU? So is he talking about just his comic books in general?
No, for a what if
concept?
concept. Yeah, for like imagine I think he's saying or she is saying imagine a what if episode. What would you do?
And just in general, it's not superhero.
Yeah.
Like not superheroes, just in general.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna take it as that it's a what if out of any other movie. I would do what if Cats never happened.
The movie.
Both.
Oh Jesus.
Ren.
I will say, what if the Dragon Ball live action movie had been good?
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, by the way, Cody, give your answer, and then we all got to talk about something.
What if Denis Villeneuve directed Rise of Skywalker?
Oh my God, he wins. You win, Cody.
Yeah,
all right.
you win.
All right.
Let me throw the hey
Dragon Ball Evolution in existence just for that.
Ren sent me a little thing. Cody, do you know who's directing the Naruto live action movie?
No.
It's the Greatest Showman director.
Wait, really?
Yeah, which I don't love. I don't love this choice, but I can see why because of the set pieces and stuff. I'm more excited about who the writer is.
Who's the writer for it?
Guess.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Never mind.
Is he a direct? Is he a director?
He's not a major director. Well, I mean, I would say he directed one of my favorite films from last year.
Okay, is he a writer that in our group we talked about?
Maybe once or twice.
Okay. Is he a writer on a movie that we collectively love?
I don't know if you love it.
Okay, give me the name of a movie that he's written.
Oh, I was just gonna say Jonathan Levine.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Okay.
Which I love that as a choice. I don't see him directing the movie personally because of the set pieces, but I'm actually really for this movie now.
Yeah.
Ren, what were you going to say?
I was going to say the previous question, movies from great directors that are bad. The 1517 to Paris by Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
God awful.
Never saw it. I skipped the screening. Do you think WandaVision will premiere before Falcon and Bucky because WandaVision is currently in post-production? No, I actually fully believe that it's not going to.
No, it's coming out in December
first. Yeah, I think Falcon because WandaVision is going to have more visual effects.
Yeah,
than anything. This is a good question. Third installment of trilogy that is the best, in my opinion. It's Pirates at World's End or Iron Man 3. First off, World's End or Iron Man 3, which had the better third trilogy part?
What was the question? Well, your question? What was it? Sorry.
So the question is third installment of trilogy that is the best. In my opinion, it's Pirates or Iron Man 3. Which one do you think is actually better, Iron Man 3 or World's End?
Iron Man 3. Easy.
Really? Okay, so what's your favorite ending to a trilogy then?
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, that's a good answer. I would go with either How to Train Your Dragon, Hidden World, or I would go with Kung Fu Panda 3.
Kung Fu Panda coming to theaters.
All right. So for me, out of those three, I'm gonna say at World's End. Third installment of trilogy that is the best.
Captain America: Civil War is also one.
Oh wait! Holy smokes! Toy Story 3.
Oh my God!
Why did you just take mine?
Because I knew
Kick
you
him
were
out.
gonna
Kick
say
him
it.
out. He deserves it now.
All
You
right.
can have that one. You can have
Which
it,
killer in their respective franchise would benefit from some more creative kills? Ghostface for me. Ren, take this one.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy.
He literally has no limitations when it comes to his kills.
Okay, I would say, gosh, there are some really creative kills in cinema.
Yeah.
Ghostface is a good answer. I would say, though, actually, no, Ghostface, I think, is probably what I'm going to say.
The monster from It Follows.
That's good.
All right. I just skipped a lot of people's questions again because I hate this fucking thing so much. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I hate the live chat. If you got to live inside a Spielberg movie for a weekend, which one would it be? Indiana Jones every fucking day.
That's a good one. I would also say, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go Indiana Jones.
That's a good one too, Jurassic Park. Hey Zach, do you guys think that Marvel would have survived without Disney buying them? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would just be over at Paramount.
Yeah.
It just Disney knew when it was a smart deal. Oh, okay. So my girlfriend texted me her answer.
Okay.
And
She said, "Oof, that's tough." What do you
But-
guys think? But she said Togo.
yes.
Yeah!
Oh God. All right.
Now you gotta watch it.
I know. We tried. It's just the fucking dog, man. It's the fucking dog. Which highly acclaimed movie do you not really care for? Citizen and Kane.
Citizen and Kane. At least say it right.
That's a great title.
Citizen and Kane. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It's not that
A
good.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. I will say, I won't say most, but about half of Paul Thomas Anderson's movies. It's not that I don't really care about, but
You know what's funny? Phantom Thread. Then I did not like Phantom Thread.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got another one. And
Yeah.
everyone just, I'm spoiling right now. Zach is gonna kick me out. This movie is good. It's not great. Doesn't deserve the acclaim. Mad Max Fury Road.
How dare
right.
you, Ren?
Cody, have you ever seen the Mask of Jim Carrey? One of the first comic book movies. It's amazing.
Yes, I have. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's great. All right. Favorite Spider-Man costume.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with one I found out about in the PS4 game, and I think it's the not the Miles Morales. Dang it! It's the Spider-Man suit that has kind of like the
Scarlet
blue
Spider.
Yes,
That's my
there we
favorite
go.
one.
Yeah.
What
But
about you,
the
Ren?
Kane one, right?
The Kane one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's either the original Ben Riley costume or the white 2099 one.
Yeah, those are cool. I also want to give a shout out to Far From Home. If we're talking movies, I think that one's awesome. I love that one. Have you guys
Yeah,
ever dated a gold digger?
I don't have the money for it.
I'm
I've
not
never
rich.
been in a relationship, so no.
Ooh, look at you.
Sexy.
Wild stallion.
Are you excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I am and I'm not. I
Yes.
feel like it's gonna be more of the same with Assassin's Creed. I'm currently going through Odyssey and I feel kind of burnt out from it. Cody?
I will only, I'm kind of excited for it, but I think I'm gonna have to wait and see what people see, because unless the story is like amazing and the game of as a whole is kind of it is great, if it harkens back to like the first original Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed 2, then and only then am I gonna be sold on it.
Yeah. Ren?
I am. I'll always be excited for an Assassin's Creed game for the lore alone.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So I'm kind of caught up with some of the questions, guys. Start throwing in some more really unique questions. I am gonna do some of the giveaways right now since there are currently 17 of you guys who have stuck through. So thank you so much. So what do you guys think? For Bad Boys, should I just give away the whole trilogy or should I just give away one? Like one
Give the trilogy.
trilogy?
Give away the trilogy.
All right. So this one's gonna be the big one. All right. I said to you guys should go follow my social media. Or in general, if you just watch my videos, you should understand this. What is my third favorite film of all time?
Ooh, not even I know that.
I think I do.
First one
Because
in the
you
live
thought-
chat. I think we've discussed it, Cody. First one in the
Yeah,
live
we
chat
have.
to send it in gets it. So we'll just start taking questions while people try to answer those. I guess the more smarter thing is I should have just done it through. I see 23 more people joined in. I'm currently giving away the Bad Boys all three Bad Boys films digital code giveaway. All I need to know is what is my third favorite film of all time. I've done it in a video and it's on my letterbox. People are saying Inception. It's not Inception. People are saying 1917. It ain't 1917. Inception was a close one though. That's my number 4. Keep trying.
Oh my god.
Oh, Mary Lou B said, I know.
I think I know too. I'm not going to say it, but I think I know.
Someone said Toy Story 4. Nope. Someone said Toy Story. Nope. It's not Toy Story. I mean, Toy Story's number 2. That's a good guess. La La Land? Oh, someone got it.
Yes, I knew it.
Says Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah!
Congrats, Kobe, you are the winner. To win this, please message me over on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, just email me at zackpopereviews@gmail.com. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen Colby on Twitter. So DM me on Twitter and I will give you this code. All right, guys, which one should I give away next? Rise of Skywalker or The Gentleman?
The Gentleman.
Yeah.
The Gentleman. All right, so for The Gentleman, so this one's gonna be. Should I be a dick, guys? Or
yes.
Should I be? Because I have
your default mode.
It kind of is. Because my original thought was to make him scroll all the way to the bottom of my Instagram real fast.
Jesus Christ!
And,
oh my gosh.
And find my graduation photo from high school.
Oh my god!
And comment on it. That was originally my first concept. But now I feel like that's too much because I'm scrolling through it and it's like the last photo. I don't know.
Go to your first review and comment on it.
Ooh.
Actually, I got this one. This is gonna be a big one. What was my first review ever? Not the one on my channel because that's not the current first one. What was my first review ever? I did a reaction video on it a while ago. Try and find it.
Shit.
There you go.
Wow.
Tell us what it is on the private chat. Tell me
the first first movie I ever had to watch. The first movie I ever reviewed. How do I do the private? Oh, I see. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, someone did it. Someone already threw it in. Oh, Jordan Morgan won it. Good job, Jordan.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, nice, Jordan. Nice. All right, so Jordan, so currently Jim Colby Porter has won the Bad Boys, and currently Jordan Morgan has won the Gentleman. Someone said Central Intelligence, Hector Gonzalez. That's a good guess. That would actually have been one of my first newer one. Inside Out, though, was the first official one. So good memory on that. So the last one I have is Rise of Skywalker.
Nice.
Okay, for this one, oh my god, I have a video that didn't do too well. That's about Star Wars. Should I do that one?
I mean, it's related, so sure.
But I don't remember everything in it. That's my problem. Let me see if I still have the list on my phone, and then I can do it. Someone wants to ask, what's your graduation class? Mine was 2015. What about you guys?
I don't. Mine doesn't work like that, so I don't know.
Okay, how does yours work? Tell us.
Basically, we don't have like a big celebration. We just graduate, and that's it. So mine for high school was like 20. I'm gonna sound old. 2012.
God, that's not old.
Jeez.
You're young. You're young. Someone just asked, what is your favorite James Bond movie?
Skyfall. Easy.
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale is my close second, but Skyfall.
So Jordan Morgan asked, what do I get? What's the prize? I forgot. DM me on Twitter. You get a Gentleman digital code. So congrats on that. Congrats. And then the one we're currently giving away is Rise of Skywalker. Should I do Star Wars question? Should I not?
Yeah.
Star Wars question.
Okay. It's tough though. Like I'm just trying to decide what question I should ask, guys. That relates to one of my videos.
Relates to one of your videos.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's related. I'm going to send you a suggestion for a question.
Okay, in the private chat. Okay. Thoughts on Baz Luhrmann as a filmmaker?
I quite like him.
I like him too.
I love The Great Gatsby.
I think Great Gatsby is fantastic.
Great Gatsby is phenomenal for sure.
Jordan Morgan, awesome. Thanks. I missed it in theaters, so that's great. Awesome. Just DM me. Do you guys want to see the JJ cut of Rise of Skywalker? We did.
No, yeah, we did.
Worst Spielberg film.
Uh,
I don't think he's made a bad movie. I just think there's ones that I don't like.
or
Or not like.
1941 or
I never
1942.
saw it, so I can't speak on
Oh man!
Oh my
that
God!
film.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
it. I like it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either, but I think it's his worst.
1942, I absolutely think is his worst movie. I think
Okay.
that movie garbage.
Nolan or Fincher?
Nolan.
Fincher for me.
Yeah. All right. So Ren has sent me. So I like that one. I'm only hesitant to do that one, Ren,
Okay.
because they can look it up real fast.
Yeah.
And the other reason is because the Schmodown just asked that question.
That's why it came to mind.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I got
like
one.
that.
I got one.
Okay. Message it. Here, I'll hide you for a second, Cody. Just message on your Twitter, Zach, for the Bad Boys Digital. Yep, of course, I'll get you that. If you have to live inside a Spielberg movie for a weekend, which one would you choose? I think we already answered that one, right?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
said Raiders. Cody said Jurassic
Yep.
Park.
I think I missed some. Alien or Aliens? Neither. Alien Covenant.
It's tough. That's my friend João who asked that, by the way.
Nice. Well, hello. Well, hello there.
Hello there. By the way, that's a good impression of Obi-Wan, but that's the only phrase I can
Hello?
impersonate Obi-Wan in a good manner.
I bet.
I'm gonna have to go. I mean, maybe tomorrow my answer would be different, but today I'm going Alien.
Okay. Do you guys think Shyamalan is more of a good director or a bad director?
He's a good director. He's not a great writer.
Cody, do you think Shyamalan is more of a good director or a bad director?
I think he's a good director for the most part.
What if Spider-Man 4 had gone ahead?
Cool.
Yeah.
No
awesome.
idea.
I really like.
I think I would have liked to have been cool with it. Okay, so we got to figure out how are we giving this Rise of Skywalker away.
Cody, don't forget to say what the actual answer is, because otherwise Zach won't know.
Oh shit, I don't fucking know that one.
Me
Is
neither.
it on? But can I look that up on IMDb, Cody? Is
Yes,
that one
you
I
can.
look on? See,
Here's a little hint. Actually, I'll give you the hint inside
well,
the.
so
inside
like
of the
I like
fight.
the question. It's just like I'm trying to make them go. I want to. How is it? I want to give back to the people who watch everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, It's not.
Should I be a dick?
necessarily
I have
Star
one.
Wars
I have
related.
one. I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the date that this review came out, and now you guys have to go find it.
All right.
It came out this year, April 15th, 2020. Go find the review and tell me which one it was. Go.
All right.
That's who gets the Rise of Skywalker. If you can't figure it out, then I'll do a different question that's a little easier.
April 15th. I'm sure I don't know exactly what it is, but I have a guess about the genre of review, let's say.
Okay. The next question's a little bit easier. So we'll see. How many seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender exists? I think it's
3.
3. Yes.
Three.
Yeah.
One of the best shows
Book
ever.
Water, Book 2 Earth, and Book 3 Fire.
I put Shyamalan on the same level as the Wachowskis. I fucking don't.
Oh,
No,
I
I
don't.
certainly do
The
not.
Wachowskis for me have made one good movie.
The Wachowskis can eat my ass.
Ooh.
I mean,
Jesus
seriously.
Christ.
what? What?
That's graphic, Zach.
What?
Very
Someone said
graphic.
season 7, episode 7, Clone Wars review. Oh, is there 2 answers?
What?
Yes.
Shit, I might have done 2 answers. Okay, it's a movie review.
Oh, it is a movie
Someone said,
review.
oh shit, I might have put 2 reviews up that day.
Oh,
Someone
I
said Outer
died.
Banks. Someone said Outer Banks. Okay, now I gotta look at this. It might have been Outer Banks. It was not Outer Banks. It was not Outer Banks. Someone said Capone trailer. Yes, but I said review, not reaction.
How many videos did you put up on April 15th?
I think I did 3. But it's a movie review. It's a movie review. Someone said High Life, not High Life. Did that last year. Trolls World Tour? Fuck no. That was on a sometime in April. Oh, someone said it. Jay Sony got it. Slay on the Spades. Oh, wait. Someone else got it. Oh my god, a lot of people got it. I totally blanked. Sorry. Jason Chillato got it.
I didn't even see that one.
But at the exact same time as Thomas Capahoni.
Tomas Campinho. That's how you say it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask a question.
Portuguese people watching the videos, yes.
So I'm gonna have to ask a question just between you two, because now I feel bad because two people got it at the exact same time. Well, so did Jay Sony, but technically Jason got it in. What do you think, guys? How do we do this? How do we give this code away then?
Just
is it Jason?
Who was the first person to enter into the comments?
It's the exact same time.
Yeah. I mean, check with both of them if they have Twitter, and then just have a little, I don't know. You can give that stuff.
All right. So how about this? What's my favorite Star Wars character between you three? Go.
Your favorite Star Wars character?
My favorite.
Or
Star
between
Wars
them?
Yep. I just did a video.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
there's a question for me.
Where is it?
It's from Rex Besong. I hope that's how I pronounce it. And it's right below.
Ren, what do you think of the Dual Fates concept art?
The concept art I really love. The script, I wasn't the biggest fan. But thank you for asking.
The script a lot.
I don't dislike the script. It's just I'm not as high on it as most other people are.
Jason, you are not right. Some people are right in here, but I'm specifically talking to the three people that guessed the right. Slay in the Spades. They got to answer this one. We're trying to play a fun game here, impromptu.
Tomas Campinho said you can give it to the other person.
Did he?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay, I see it. All right,
here.
Perfect. Then, Jason, you want it. DM me, message me, whatever. We'll give you that. All right, guys. So that's the end for those digital codes. Thank you guys so much for celebrating my 13,000 subscriber count. I have more digital codes coming later down the road. I have actually a full book of MCU ones. Waiting for the 15,000 ones for that one to break out. So do look forward to that, guys. Thank you guys again so much for joining us on this Sunday installment of Ask Anything. Ren, where can they find you before we get going?
You can find me anywhere at Ren Geekness, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also do movie reviews, and Zack and I have a podcast that goes up on my channel as well as iTunes and Spotify called Geeks at the Round Table. Come join us. We make lots of Q&As and talk about all the good news.
Yes, you said it better than I could.
And bad news as well.
Yeah. And my name is Zach. Cody, where can they find you?
If you guys want to contact me, first of all, don't. But if you want to see me, I am on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called Cody Curtis, and I'm usually doing stuff with Zach. So
not naked stuff, but just stuff.
No.
Last thing I want to say, guys, thank you guys so much for clicking on this. Next Sunday I do work, so this live Ask Me Anything will most likely be at 8:30 a.m. next week. Maybe even earlier than that. We will see. So if you guys want to tune in next Sunday, feel free to. This next upcoming week does have a lot of movie reviews, so do check out for that. We got reviews for Vast of Night, which I'm wearing the shirt right now. High Note, and of Space Force as well. Those will be very fun to talk about. So thank you guys again so much for clicking on this. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new here. I hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. Thank you to my beautiful guests for joining me for this hour-and-a-half show of talking bullshit and news. And, of course, until next time, guys, you guys stay classy and have a great rest of your day.